Hey guys, good morning. It is Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. We are live. We're starting a little late this morning, 7:05, 7:06. Out here in the West Coast, the California Desert Rancho Mirage, the Mission Hills Country Club. Oh my gosh, beautiful day out there today. Looking forward to some doubles in the grass this morning at 10, which is going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. Guys, hope you're having a great day so far, wherever you are. What I've got for you today is I'm going to show you a video on a topspin backhand passing shot in singles. And we're going to talk about a couple of keys about that. And I'm going to tell you what I think is the number one thing that you've got to be able to do on a topspin backhand passing shot in this situation. Before we get there, a couple things. Look, I've got a topspin second serve course that I want to get to you. It is free, no charge on me. I got you covered on this one. It's over at webtennis.com. So if you're brand new to my online teaching, scoot on over to webtennis.com, drop in a first name, email address, and you will get access to how you can pick up that free topspin second serve course. Maybe too many double faults right now, or maybe you're getting that second serve in, but it's just sitting up on a platter for that returner to take advantage. We don't want that. No. So what else have I got? Look, if you guys are into getting better as a player, rather than this just being pure entertainment, if you really want to improve, then I want you to hit that subscribe button over at YouTube, and so that you're notified every time I upload content, which is every day, if not more, right? Either pre-recorded or as we go live each morning. And then the other thing is, look, if you're really into learning more about this kind of situation, singles, topspin backhand, passing shots, then hit the like and share button so I know to create more videos like the one we're going to look at today. Guys, if you're a teaching pro, tennis professional, or maybe a different industry where you've gotten hit with the pandemic in terms of income, whether it's a lot, all, or some, I've got something I want to show you that might be of interest to you. It's an income project I started about 10 months ago, and would love to show it to you if you're interested. If not, that's fine. But if you want to know more about that income project, just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com, and more than happy to send you the details on that. Guys, let's get into today's video. And I'm going to stop sharing this and go find the video. And here she is right here. Make sure we're all good here. And there we go. All right. So, whoops. Pressing too many buttons, a little bit too fast. Let me bring it up here. All right, good. So, hold on. There she is. All right. We've got Mike Federle. This is from a few years ago, the National 60 Hard Courts. Mike Federle. If you guys have been with me for a while, you've probably seen some of the points that I posted from this match. Mike Federle serving. This is the great Glenn Busby from Australia. Year in, year out, one of the top, if not the top players in his age group in the world. And so we're going to do a little what's the right shot episode, and I'm going to, right when the ball bounces, which I think is the picture I took of this, a screenshot. Here it is. What shot would you play? And look, yeah, I would say that if you can step forward on this and take the ball early, why not go up the line? Because you're taking time away from Mike to be able to at least get to the middle of the court or kind of bisect the two extreme angles. One is going to be over here. One's going to be a dipper roller over here. Another one's going to be why not just play it down, a topper down at Mike's feet? Now, the other thing from this setup position here, Glenn typically with his backhand, if he's going to slice, the racket is prepped a little bit higher, right? This one's a little lower. So there may be a little telegraphing going on to Mike that he might be able to recognize this is going to be a topspin roller. And I think Mike realizes that he's got to start scooting over and covering this and trying to take away that shot as much as possible. So I know that we don't have a lot of video, I mean, a lot of space here to look. Well, so there's the setup, right? With Mr. Busby, that racket's up pretty high. Now, I know it's tough to see the grip, but it to me looks like a full Eastern backhand grip, which again might be telegraphing a little bit that a topper is coming. So look, here's what I think is, and you guys have heard me talk about this a lot. Pick out your target for the pass. That's not a spot over there. That's not a spot on the other side of the court. And don't think of it as a passing shot, right? That's just the wrong word to be using here. You want to think about this as I've got a target that's a spot above the top of the net, and I'm assuming that my opponent's going to get to it, and I'm going to be ready for the next shot, right? So that's kind of the mindset. On the topspin backhand, even if you start up above your up around your shoulder here, up around your shoulder, you've got to get the racket down below the ball. You have to be below the ball if you want to create this kind of a cross-court angle where the ball drops, right? I mean, look, I mean, what's the depth on this thing? Is that halfway between the net and the service line? I'm going to say yes. Maybe a little bit back towards that service line, but not a whole lot. And it's an outright clean winner. The only way that Mike Federle has a chance at this from that position or from this position in the court is to be able to guess, right? And when would you start guessing on this? Well, you might start guessing right about here. And I don't think Glenn would change his mind, even if I think he's looking straight down at the ball. He's not looking out the landscape, see what Mike's doing. He's already committed, right? He's already committed probably at least by here. My target is that spot over the top of the net cross court. The number one key is you got to get below the ball. You got to get the racket head under the ball. And then look, I mean, that's a pretty flat racket face, right? He's not closing it. So he's letting the ball release. He's not hooding, right? Where he kind of flips his hand over the top of the ball to artificially get top. What's he doing? He's letting the ball release on its own. I mean, a full extension of the finish and then a nice relaxed kind of let it go, right? And he's ready to not take advantage, but he's ready to be in position so that if Mike is over there, the only thing might be is if Mike gets over there and plays a little drop or volley, okay. But there you have it, guys. So the number one key is got to get under the ball with the racket. And oh, wait a minute, that's the wrong point. Sorry. Here we go. You gotta have enough of a relaxed grip that you can get down below, under the ball, and not flip it so much. You don't need to flip the racket head from left to right to hit this. You can let the ball release. You can let it come in and just release on its own, create the spin you want, and now there you go. All right, so there you have it. I want to hear what's on your mind here. Want to read what's on your mind in the comments area down below, right? If you've got a question, a comment, a remark, let me know. And I promise to read it and respond to it. And if you want to direct message me at Facebook, you can do that as well, or shoot me an email with whatever's on your mind. Brent@webtennis.com. Happy to get back to you. Again, with the emails, just a little bit of a warning. Sometimes it takes me a day to get back. I do get a lot of email, and I'm not always able to respond right away. So don't think I'm ignoring you. Guys, hope this has helped. Get out there and just kind of, in your warm up, the next time you're warming up, feel, sort of imagine, well, this is going to be a topspin passing shot. And rather than, actually hitting one in the warm up, hit it right back to your partner over there. To your opponent over there, but feel how you might drop the racket under the ball, and then at contact, just let it release on its own. right? You don't want to hood it. You don't want to flip the racket away from it, any of that stuff. Guys, it is time for you to get out there today. Wherever that day is, wherever that thing is, wherever you are, get out there today. Help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, we will do this again tomorrow. I'll see you then.